Airbnb, AKA short-term rentals, AKA VRBO. Like VRBO and Airbnb are just the commercial names for some businesses that do short-term rentals. It's kind of like Kleenex are to tissues, okay? And so what we want to do is answer the question, is short-term rentals effectively a good investment? And as you know, one of the answers I give to these types of questions is, it depends. It depends on so many different factors. We're going to go through some of those factors here, but to give you some history of my background is I've been a hotelier for a long time. Like I owned a hotel for well over 10 years. I've worked and operated in the hotel business. And the major things that separate hotels from Airbnbs are multiple, but primarily from an investment perspective, zoning. See, I'm neither Republican nor Democrat. I'm more libertarian. I believe in a free market, which doesn't exist. I believe in, leaving everybody alone. I believe in all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to investing, we're not playing a fair fight. A hotel has to get put into a city planning zone where the city planning committee has said, yes, we want hotels here. But short-term rentals can get put pretty much anywhere. They can get put in a house. They can get put in an apartment. Even rooms are being rented short-term, where I live in my regular house, and if you want to stay in my bedroom, it'll cost you $100 a night. So unique ideas, and I use Airbnbs all the time. Like when I travel with my family, we just went to Orlando. I rented an Airbnb. I had 19 people. I paid for 19 people to go out to Orlando. We got a big old house, 10 bedroom house with a pool and a hot tub. And I took everybody to Disney, got to go out with my little granddaughter. That was the reason I did it. Everybody else I had to pay for in order for them to come with us, which was nice. My kids were there, my brothers, and their families, and those sort of things. And so it was really fun. Went out to Disney, did the whole golfing thing. Golfed at a great golf course out there called Champions Gate. I'm a member of Omni, and we got to go out to Champions Gate and golf there. And wonderful, awesome. And so Airbnb made a ton of sense because I had 19 people. It would have been more difficult to try to get, I would have had to get, 10 rooms for a whole week at a resort or a hotel. And it just wouldn't, it would have had a different dynamic, right? Like we had dinners together. We cooked up burgers by the pool. Like it was a really good, fun time. You can't really do that at a hotel. So I do like Airbnbs. However, the one thing I don't like about the whole short-term rentals is they're not playing a fair fight, and it hurts the other people doing Airbnb. Let me explain. I had an Airbnb, and one year we looked at it, but before I bought it, we looked at the whole market, and there was like a smaller market in Texas, and we looked at the whole market, and at the time there was like 150 Airbnbs. So great, we can come in here, charge a great fee, get that return, and we had our occupancy at well above 80%. So that was great because we were able to get what we wanted, for the house. We were able to get a good return. And then 1 year later, all of a sudden, we could not get our rate. So we kept having to drop our rate and drop our rate and drop our rate. We went up dropping our rate almost 50%. So I'll put it in perspective. If you're analyzing a deal for an Airbnb house and you're confidently able to say, yeah, conservatively we'll have 80% occupancy at $200 a night, and then the next year it goes down to, in order to maintain that same occupancy, you got to drop it down to $100 a night. You just cut your revenue in half. And how are you how are you meeting your investment objectives when your revenue gets cut in half?